Now, you remember those 3 pages that we had set aside earlier? We had page 1, 2, and then page 3 here. And we had registered them by tapping the edges and then clipping them together. We're going to draw our first pose of our character on this sheet. Now I'm going to keep my model sheet handy here to refer to. So I can sort of look at that. I'm going to tuck it up here in front of me. So as I'm drawing, I can constantly look at that, sort of see, okay, what does my character look like here? Let's see. There we go. There. Okay. And I'm just going to drop him in the middle of the page, and I'm just going to make him look like he's sort of standing ready to do something. I think I'm going to make him do like a little forward jump. So let's see here. I'm just going to do very loose, just do the overall shape of my character. Divide them in half. There's those feet. Actually, maybe I'll draw them a little higher up on the page. Again, not worrying about doing perfect lines here. I can always erase if I need to, or rather draw darker. I'm not going to bother erasing. Because remember, cleanup artists can come back later and do a more refined drawing. Now, in addition to one of the principles of animation, solid drawing, I'm thinking about appeal. And this is the principle of animation that talks about the clarity of the situation, the characters. So my solid drawing, my appeal means that as I'm drawing my character, I'm trying to make it as clear as possible who and what they are, what they're thinking or feeling. So this character is just thinking he's about to do something. Let's see. Drawing those internal construction lines to help me maintain a sense of volume of my character. Let's see, looking at my model sheet, yeah, his ankles were a little bit thicker there. Feet were a bit bigger. He had a wider gap like that. The belt wasn't quite that broad. You can see I'm not worrying about letting my pencil stay nice and sharp. I actually like it when it's got a broader nib, lets me make thicker, darker lines more easily. And this is where a nice dark drawing implement is very helpful. Though truthfully, you could do this sort of work with a charcoal pencil or a crayon, something really loose. There. There's my first drawing. You keep working and try and get your first drawing worked out, your character standing on the page.